Yeah. I don't give a
Well, you then, bitch. I'm gonna mute that.
You can hang that up.
It's all good.
Probably not.
Hey, delete that part.
What are you even talking about?
That's a different conversation.
They get so stupid.
My stomach might make it.
You are now tuned into The Twist on You Film Me TV. This is not your grandmother's cup of tea.
Welcome to another episode of The Twist on You Feel Me TV. This is not your ordinary podcast. This is a squad cast. And if you're holy, it's a God cast. And if you gang, it's a mob cast. And ain't nothing like a gangster party.
Nothing like a gangster party.
It is me, Rell Beatz, a.k.a. Chef Boyard Beats. Got my boy Pete.
Double cupped up per usual, a.k.a. Chill Collins, because I always feel it in the air. You feel me?
Okay, I like it. All right. Got my girl Jay.
AKA Best Dressed Shouted.
Okay.
All right, it was decent. Decent.
Yeah, because I put it on. Oh, no, that's what it is. AKA Miss Put It On.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put it on and best dress.
Yeah, put it on.
Put it on and get best dressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had that stuff on.
Okay. So if you don't mind speaking briefly, what happened? You got an award?
Yes, so I went
Employee of the month?
No. So I went to my cousin's all-white party yesterday, and I won Best Dress.
So does that mean like the best dress or the best dressed?
The best dressed.
Okay.
Like they said, the best dress from head to toe. And even when I put on my flats still match my dress. So I was cohesive all the way around.
Came with the backup.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Because I almost fell 100 times. They had to escort me in there because when I hit them rocks and them heels, it was over. I was like a deer for real. Yeah, they had.
Y'all because had no red carpet?
They had no payment?
Nah, because it was outside. So, and then, so they had like rocks when you walk up towards it. And then the thing was my foot kept slipping off the heel because it was so narrow.
The whole party was outdoor?
It was like indoor, outdoor. So I ate inside and then the thing was outdoor. So they had the best dress at like 8:30 and it would have got done faster, but like afterwards everybody kept like jumping in on people's songs and like when it was one dude that was like, man, that's my brother. Man, I'm finna get up here with my brother. I'm like, yeah, but we can't see the person that's actually like in the competition. Okay. But I mean, it was cool. We put it on.
Family and friends.
Huh?
Family and friends.
Yeah, some of the people I didn't know. Oh. Like the dude who won, I didn't know him. And it was crazy because like afterwards, like because it's the first year they did trophies.
First annual, huh?
No, this is the third annual. This is the third annual, but it's the first time they
gave away awards.
They gave away, a trophy. Okay. And so me and the dude, like, we had to like take a picture or whatever for our thing. And they was like, oh yeah, we want to get a video, y'all. So like we got video or whatever. We were dancing. Sorry. Y'all know I don't twerk. So some dude was like, yeah, man, because they was like, it is not about twerking. It's about what you got on. We don't care if you can dance or not. It's about what you got on. And this boy said, no, they got to be able to twerk. They got to be able to twerk. I said, well, then if that's the criteria, let me go ahead and exit stage left. Let me go ahead and go home. I'm going to grab my keys and just head on out. Yeah. So then the girl grabbed the mic and she was like, nah, that's not what it's about. Or then the dude was really trying to fight her because he was like, no, they got to know how to twerk. And I was just like, and at one point, because it's like they was doing like the little battle, because the head-to-head thing, because it was between Ant and the other guy. And they were trying to do the head-to-head thing. And the dude was trying to go, my mama grabbed his shirt and she was just holding him like this the whole time. I was like, Mama, you don't even know this boy. Like, he can turn around and swing on you or whatever. She's like,
you gonna get jumped.
He's not doing that to Miss Beatty.
Yeah, right.
Everybody got all white. You don't know who is who.
Right, but he don't know. Like, we don't know them. And so he don't know my mama. My mama just holding his shirt. And so, like, he was already being real belligerent. Like, he was like upset. Belligerent.
That ain't what you said, but all right.
No, she said that the first time.
You said belligerent.
And I said belligerent.
Okay, we gonna run it back.
Put that on the bottom of the screen. You said it right the first time.
Right, I think he was being real belligerent. So she was just like, so I was like, it was nuts. And so like after like when me and the dude were dancing, my cousin came up. He said, all right, that's enough. Like, get off my cousin. I was like, thanks for the rescue, I guess.
That's right.
That was on my body, man. They ain't gonna hold you. That was on you, girl. That was on me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. And then one dude said, I don't care what they say. Even if you don't win best dress, you the finest mother ever in here. You won in my book. I said, okay, but your book really don't matter. It's this book over here that matter.
Did you tell him you was cousins?
Nah, I didn't know the man.
You related, bro. Tell me.
I didn't know the man. I had people trying to offer me kids and everything. I was like, okay, I don't want that.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a good time.
I don't understand Southern culture when it comes to that. I do not.
Trying to offer me children.
Nah,
yeah, but I mean,
cool.
but
children's not like a gift.
Yeah, it's not.
It's a curse.
Yeah,
it's a curse.
Right. At this point, it sure is. I mean, but it was all good. You know, I had fun.
Well, shout out to the Rome ET Awards.
Oh yeah, we gotta put my picture up here because I tell you I had.
Yeah, shout out to the Rome Catholics.
And shout out to Auntie Jackie for putting it together.
Putting what together?
My outfit. Like I sent her the dress or whatever, and I was like, "What you think?" And then she was like, "I don't know, it's gonna be too short." I was like, and she was like, "Yeah, you don't want like a hoe." She was like, "I'm the madam, so it's okay." So she did that. She picked out the shoes. We put it on. I tried it on a few times or whatever. We was trying to teach me how to walk in heels. It didn't work out that great. I almost fell like 3 times yesterday when I was doing my catwalk, whatever. And I had to grab on the end. I was like, "All right, I'm done. This enough." And so, yeah. But I still look cute regardless of the fact I can't walk in heels.
Congratulations to her, everybody. Y'all ain't gonna clap with me? Okay. Yeah. There we go. All right. In other news, I didn't win Best Dress.
Neither did I.
I wasn't there.
So they weren't there.
What do we have on the board for this week? So
I'm never the best dressed anyway. So
I've never won Best anything. Not when it came to school. Nothing.
Yeah. Who cares?
I didn't win best dressed at school.
I didn't know it was a competition to the end of the year. And they announced it. Damn. Like, damn, we were supposed to be checking ourselves. I was not putting it on.
I dressed the same way.
Yeah, I didn't want to be there, so I didn't care about putting it on.
Yeah, I dressed the same way, bro.
It didn't even matter because we had to tuck our shirts in, so it made your outfit ugly anyway. You had to tuck in a FUBU jersey. Like, come on, shawty. Come on, shawty.
Oh yeah, but did y'all have to wear like the like when they had wore the snowman, when they were wearing the snowman shirts, like y'all couldn't wear those?
At first we could, and then I think they tried to ban it.
Yeah, because that's what happened with us. Like at first you could wear it, and one dude came to school and he had it on, and they was like, "No, you gotta wear your shirt inside out." So he had to turn his shirt inside out. Right, because we can still see this snowman. He had to wear it inside out.
That's crazy.
I couldn't understand what the big thing was.
It was a drug reference. But at the same time, it's just a snowman.
It's just a snowman.
Anything, so
yeah, because
for Christmas I can't wear no snowman.
Right, because the thing is, if they're selling drugs, telling them they can't wear a snowman shirt ain't gonna change it. But most of the people who were wearing snowman shirts weren't selling drugs. They just liked the shirt.
That's what I was about to say. I wouldn't. Even if I was selling drugs, you wouldn't be able to know just by me wearing a shirt.
Right, you have no idea.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of school, since we was talking about that, so we was speaking about field trips the other day, and it was a couple. I don't know if we mentioned this on the podcast, but now that I look back on it, we had some dumbass field trips.
We had some dumb field trips.
They took us to the Lay's potato chip factory. Like, the fuck am I supposed to learn from here? How to be unhealthy? Like, I get no value from this. We went to the planetarium. That's where you look at like the planets and shit. Like you go in like a room. It's like a dome shape, and then they project it on the ceiling. I don't know.
Yeah, we went to that too. I mean, that one was like, I feel like that one was beneficial, but it was boring. But I feel like that had like it was science. So I mean, I get that.
Did it have the IMAX thing?
This is like 2000 and what? Like
I don't think
4?
IMAX, nothing.
Nah, at all.
Ours had IMAX.
Ours didn't.
Then they took us to I remember going. We seen some play, Shakespeare, Macbeth, something like that. But the worst one is when they took us to pick cotton. Yeah, they took us to pick cotton.
Yeah, we went to a cotton field. We didn't pick cotton, but we went to a cotton field.
So we basically picked cotton. Yeah, I took some.
Yeah, but see, I wasn't gonna pick it because it was like seeds and stuff in it, and they was like you can hurt your hands. I wasn't participating in that. They could kiss my butt.
I picked it.
I did not pick. Did you pick the little seeds out of it too?
When I got home.
Like, the thing didn't prick your hand?
They weren't like sticker seeds.
Nuh-uh, but no, I'm saying like the thing that the cotton was in, like they were saying like that way. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like sharp like that. But no. I'm surprised like me coming home, like, Mom, look what I got it from. You know what I'm saying? Boy, what the hell is that? Like, I don't even remember what my mom said about that, but at that time.
Why'd they take y'all to pick cotton?
Who knows?
To a cotton field.
Yeah,
like,
took us to a cotton field.
That is the craziest thing I ever heard.
Was that right? Was that for social studies? Like what's it for?
I don't know.
For history?
I don't even know why the school approves some shit like this.
Yeah.
Like, why do I need to know like where?
A cotton field.
Yeah.
Yeah, cotton fields.
Cotton field.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I never had field trips like that.
Yeah, it was a couple of trips that I didn't go on. It'd be like some day trips where they would go. I don't know. Like, we had something called the McWayne Center. It was like a science exhibit where you might go in there and have like a machine where you put a quarter in and crank it, it'll flatten the corner, like just little stupid shit like that. But I had went on my own time with my family, so I didn't really feel the need to go with the school.
We went to the zoo. And I didn't enjoy it because it was so much walking. Like, even then, I didn't want to walk.
You just don't like walking.
I don't want to walk. I don't want to walk long distances. Like, we had to walk the whole zoo. Like, I didn't want to walk. And
is that because you count when you walk?
No, it's just I just don't want to walk for. I haven't walked, but not for a long period of time.
Why?
And like
what does it do to you?
Like, no, I just didn't want to.
I'm saying, what does it do to you?
It made me tired.
So you can go to work at jobs we won't say that you used to work at and stand for almost 10 hours a day.
I was still tired then too. Like, they didn't change me being tired.
You, like, standing in one spot hurts worse than walking.
Right? I mean, I get it, but like, I mean, of course I was interactive, running around, playing around or whatever, because I was a kid, but I'm just saying it wasn't the it wasn't the most fun for me just because I didn't want to walk the whole time, and I really wasn't interested in animals, so I really didn't even care to even be there.
Now that I think of it, every place we went that requires walking, like, you be miserable. We went to LA, you was miserable.
Yeah,
we went to Charlotte, you was miserable.
Ooh, yeah,
it was something else.
We had to walk for, and then it was hot outside. I was hungry. At one point, I had to pee. I was just like, oh my god!
Why don't you just get a little rolly scooter or something?
I mean, I could, but I'm pretty sure I still want, because it's not that my feet hurt or whatever. It's just when you outside and you walking for a long time and then you be all hot and sweaty, and then I started to feel dirty and nasty. I don't want to feel like that.
So you do know that, future travel plans gonna require walking.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm prepared for it. I'm just saying that don't mean I have to like it. But
so
I can enjoy what we're doing, but I don't like the walking aspect.
So we go to Dubai, you just gonna ride the camel the whole time?
I probably will.
Like, little one, you can't be in the restaurant with the damn camels.
Why? Nah, I mean, I get like having to walk to the restaurant and stuff like that. Like, that's fine, but
I don't feel like you would want to do that.
I walk to the restaurant as long as the restaurant ain't miles away from where we at. I walk to go eat. I mean, because I feel like after I eat and stuff, I'll be fine. Like, yesterday, like, after I ate, like, we was cool until we got to, like, the second hour, and we had a long distance to walk, and then that line that we was going to almost stand in, ooh.
Wasn't doing that.
I was like, you sure you want to go in here? I didn't care what was in there. It didn't even matter.
I still haven't figured out. Well, I haven't seen like any posts from. I seen some posts from. So the thing. So we talking about DragaCon, which just happened here in Atlanta. Looking at clips of it looks nothing like when we was there.
Right.
So you got the parade on Saturday, which probably would have been better because you get to see everybody.
Yeah.
But they do have a lot of parties that go on later that night. So I feel like if we was probably trying to go for like entertainment, it would have been better to go in the evening at night because, like I said, everybody partying and stuff. But in the daytime, it just didn't seem like, unless probably you dressed up, but like you said, it's hot. Everybody sweaty, you got a fucking whole head on type of shit. So
no, I feel like if they would have had it like in like the World Congress Center or something, it would have been better. Because even in the World Congress Center, they still have different rooms for people to go in and like do stuff.
Yeah, that the Mercedes Stadium.
Yeah, the Mercedes
Stadium.
Yeah,
so something like where it's just all together, but that different building shit. And I know we probably miss hella shit. I feel like if I put it on a percentage scale, like we probably missed like 98% of that shit.
Right, because we didn't know like what was going, like what, like even the map really didn't help.
Yeah,
I was just like, man, the app didn't really help because like even then I could not read the map.
Yeah,
like if it wasn't for that lady that was next to us when we went to before we was going to the art show, we wouldn't have made it to there.
Yeah, and then like as far as like looking at all the different events, it just didn't look like nothing really would interest me that I just wanted to be there for.
Yeah, because I didn't want to learn how to make a game. Like it wasn't interesting for me.
Yeah,
and then like the food that Pete ate, like I was like, because you know, like we was because
that's that lunchroom food,
right? Like Pete didn't eat when we ate, so me and Rell had pretty good breakfast.
Yeah,
but,
my shit was.
My breakfast was good, but it came like right out the oven. But when Pete went to go eat, he probably would have been better off with the hot dog.
Yeah, that Sam's Club pack. They just give you 600 burgers.
Yeah,
it was disgusting.
Yeah, food. And it's like, just like you don't even know where to go to even get good food. I'm like,
that's why I said it should have been like, I don't know, like food trucks, all type of shit.
Because even where we was at, they like where we had to go get our badges and stuff.
Yeah,
they had a place over there too.
Oh, the little taco. I mean, not
food, but they had like a thing like that we could have did. Event and. Like that's what somebody said. Like, oh yeah, this was at. They said it was at 9:00. I'm like, well, damn, we was right here at 9:00.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not saying it's unorganized, but it's so spread out that it's so much to do that you, like I said, I get why it's 4 or 5 days now. But the thing is, everything ain't going on those days. So like, you might go to hear somebody speak. And they only hear from 1 to 2, but you know what I'm saying? The rest of the time, if you come, and especially with us missing Saturday because
it was sold out. I still to this day do not understand how
was an outside event sold out. Like
Monday sold out too. Well, today sold out
across like the whole downtown Atlanta.
Yeah, the whole downtown because it's between 5 places. You had the America's Mart building 1 and 2. You had the West End, you had the Hyatt, and you had the Marriott.
Which one was the Sheraton? Is that America's?
Yeah, that was the. No, the Sheraton was.
They said it was called something else now.
I think it was. I don't remember what the Sheraton was. I think they said it was the America's Mart, but I don't understand how. Well, yeah, I do understand how it would have been. Yeah, that's what it was. The Mart was the Sheraton. Yeah, because I mean, inside is like a hotel. Like you look around, like all the levels.
Yeah, the costumes. Like I said, a lot of the stuff is like. I don't know those. You know, I'm not into the dragons and Dungeons and Dragons and shit, so I don't know. I knew like, you know, the stuff that I knew for the most part, but like Pete said, it probably would have been better with like Comic-Con or something like that.
Yeah, DreamCon, we gotta go.
See, I can relate to that.
I want
that's
to
more
be
of
there
a black
so
event,
bad,
to be honest. So, and it ain't about race. It's just like
it's about race.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really think it was about color, but I mean race or whatever. But we just couldn't. Like, we didn't know what we was doing.
I seen all of 50 black people.
Yeah, it's about race.
I mean, in the gaming part, it was only black people. It was a lot of black people in the gaming part.
Black. Yeah, they just the same skin tone. They weren't black.
I only consider you black if you get a haircut.
Yeah, they weren't black. They was not.
Now that one dude, you was.
When I said he looked like when he pull out the barber chair and just go past it.
He put his hand
and just step over that shit. Like, come on, dog.
I was looking, I was like, God dang, like he just went to sleep and woke up and said, let's go.
And then that aspect of it, I didn't really understand. Like, these people renting game consoles just to come play the shit you play at home all the time. What was the point of coming here to do that? You paid $75 to come in here and play the game?
I guess because they wanted to play with other people.
Tournament.
Yeah.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, it was a tournament going on.
Okay.
Not on the side of the.
I saw in the back where they were like
PlayStations and everything like that, but all those World of Warcraft dudes that was on the computer, the PCs, that was a tournament.
Yeah, that was a tournament, and then the Dance Revolution stuff, boy, them people like not them people. I'm sorry, not them people, but man, the people that was over there, they were ready, and that dude was really ready to challenge you to show you how it's done.
Which one?
The one after that little boy.
The dude with the gray hair?
No, I'm talking about when you was playing with the little boy. That little boy left and the other man came.
That was crazy.
I'm sorry. No, when you were playing the game with the little boy, and then when the little boy left, and then the other guy came, And he was like, "You don't want to play," and you was like, "No, because you was tired."
Tall white
yeah,
dude? Yeah, I ain't
she was
no
tired. Like we
that
already
man said stuff down. I knew what was going on.
he said
Anybody
stuff
said they
down.
stuff down? Yeah.
And he grabbed onto that.
Yeah,
rail.
he leaned back.
Oh, yeah,
I was
we
like,
already
this
knew
boy
what it
finna score
was.
$2 million.
Yeah,
I'm cool with y'all. I'm an
He
amateur.
bodied it too, though.
Yeah,
he
he
only
did.
missed like 2 steps.
I was like, and then like
I would have pushed this bitch ass.
right, and then. The boy that on the other side, the man that was on the other side, the one that you first interviewed while you were dancing, like he had it.
That one looked easier, by the way. So
yeah, until they had to like keep their foot down, and then they had to.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know that part. Yeah,
And I was like, how?
Yeah, like I said, it was a cool experience. If I had to rate it from, so like how my mom asked me, she was like, "How you like Dragon Con?" I said, "Well, the thing about my friends, it don't matter where we go. If it's not the most fun thing, I enjoy it because of y'all.
Yeah.
So from that aspect, it was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
But from like it being what it actually was, I give it like a 4 out of 10.
Same.
Yeah,
I was disappointed.
Yeah, it was a letdown. Dragon Con was a letdown.
And then the worst part was like the whole like Walk of Fame thing. How you had to pay like $60 or $70 to take
to
pictures
look at
with them.
somebody?
Then you had to pay $60 for to autograph your stuff. I was just like, man, like you already made a lot of money off this event. Like thinking of if you have to sell out an outside event, you've made well over what because some people bought the $75 pass, some people bought the $55 pass, some people bought the whole thing, which was like $155. So it's like, shoot, like
They've been paid.
Yeah, so it's like y'all already got paid. So now it's like y'all expect us to pay something. No, I'm just gonna walk through and look at you.
I could probably understand it for like those lower tier actors and stuff like them. They probably ain't getting shit. But like Elijah Wood, I know he got paid.
Yeah.
So,
but we didn't even see him.
Yeah,
I'm like, y'all had this line out. We stood in this line
just to come stand in another line.
Just to come stand in another line to see somebody setting up your space because you weren't even there.
Yep.
I'm like, at 10 o'clock, everybody should have been there.
Well, you got to think though, traffic. But like I said, if you ain't playing accordingly,
it started at 8 a.m.
If I was Elijah Wood, I wouldn't be there at 8 a.m. I'm going to treat myself like I'm Elijah Wood and I'm going to get there when I get there.
No, I mean, that's not what I got. I mean, they had to be there. They were supposed to be there at 10. So I'm saying if you have people lined up outside waiting for you at 10 o'clock, you should have been there at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like going to a concert or whatever, and the show starts at 8, and then the show don't start until like 12. Yeah. You're going to be upset because I done paid all my money. So if I done pay my money, I expect you to be there at 10, especially if we lining up outside waiting. And then they told us we had to be like sardines, and then it didn't smell the greatest. So I was like,
I feel bad for like those actors who nobody probably knew and probably nobody went to their line.
Yeah, I mean, well, they went there. So
no, I'm just saying once they got there.
Yeah.
Some of the people I don't know. I'm pretty sure people just got in line like, oh, you want an autograph? Nah, can I use your pen? Goddamn. Lame man, I don't know your ass.
Right. Just like that lady she was in the line talking to us, and she was talking about how
yeah, she just did. She was like, you know what? Fuck this.
Right. She was
I don't know any of these people.
Yeah, no, the only person she was trying to see was Eliza Wood, but she said she had already seen her one time, so she was like, I'll just go. Okay. And then people asking us, well, what is it supposed to do? I'm like, we look like we don't know what's going on.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. Looking at the ratio of people that was out there, we look like thugs. Like, we look like we was down to do some crime, and we was just so casual and shit. We look like gangsters, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I kept thinking that shit the whole time. I was like, bro, we look hood as fuck. We looking at them because we like, oh, look at the costume. They looking at us like, Tupac. What's he doing here?
Right.
They thought we dressed up as NWA?
Yeah, what the hell are they supposed to be?
Definitely
Crime
niggas with attitude.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I felt kind of out of place. You said the word?
The niggas with attitude.
Damn.
No, I mean,
you
ain't have to say it.
Yeah, you didn't. You could have went with the NWA. You wanted to.
Yeah, it's cool.
No, I mean, I felt like I just, for the effect of the people who don't know what NWA means.
I ain't even hear that you said it, so you could have slid, to be honest.
It's good. I mean, this is to help us, so.
Okay. So we'll move along. So,
we were con at Dragon Con.
Yeah.
That's the name of the podcast already, Dragon Con.
I was like, and then I didn't even find like no swag bag.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking though.
Nah, I looked a few places, but then like I kept seeing people like looking into like everything else. I was like, well, I'm not giving mine. Like the lady gave it to me, I'm keeping it. She was like, well, you can plant it somewhere else. Yeah, I could, but I'm not. So
nah, I was weak when we was walking down that tunnel and her big ass was in the way, and she knew she was in the way, and I'm like, oh my god, brother. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, we ain't in no rush. Yes, we is. I'm just trying to be nice about this shit.
I said we really don't know where we're going, so
But she wasn't helping, just being in the way.
I thought it was gonna be more anime oriented, and it was not.
Yeah, especially when we got to like the art part of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but it was
straight
just a bunch
dragons
of-
and skeletons. I'm like,
yeah, dragons and scary stuff. I mean, like
what that shit was, black bitch juice.
yeah,
Dumb bitch juice.
Dumb bitch. I keep saying black
bro,
bitch juice.
I couldn't even support that.
That pissed me off because, like I said, like you got like all this other stuff. Everything is so cool. They had all the white, the white characters looking cool, and then they had
Japanese.
dumb beet juice.
But wasn't one of those people black? It was the girl was black and the boy was white or something like that.
I thought it was two white people.
Was it? I felt like one of them was black.
I mean,
the girl was
it could have been.
Yeah,
Oh,
the girl
okay.
was black.
But now, like, that just pissed me off. I was like, what is this supposed to mean? Like, I should have asked her to elaborate, but I was just like, nah,
Should have
because.
held them shits up and said, how much these are? And then I sprayed all that
Right,
shit.
right. What this mean? And then you got the nerve to have multiple colors of the sticker.
Yeah, but all black women.
All black women. But the thing is, like, they all was in the like it was none of them. Shut up. None of them sold. Like all of them was still there. The whole stack of stickers.
Yeah, I wasn't going.
But I just really can't understand like what they were, what it was.
So like I went, like I said, it's been popping up on my timeline now. So I've been seeing like some of the costumes. I seen a white lady who had a chair around her neck. I was like, okay, you represent for us. I see you.
Right, girl.
Best costume. Best costume.
Yo, that that Chainsaw Man costume was fire.
Yeah, like I saw that on Instagram.
That was fire.
Yeah, because I don't know how you do it, but the chainsaw actually
Yeah,
like
they
move.
actually move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shout
and then
out
the person that was next to us that was the block. Oh, you remember when we was
Who
eating
was sitting
breakfast?
down?
Yeah.
That man was on mileage.
It was crazy because like he sat in somebody's seat and the lady's
Dude,
stuff was right there.
no,
Well, the
that
dude's
was a
stuff was
dude,
right
I
there.
think.
Yeah, the
He
dude's
kept
stuff.
looking at him.
Yeah, the dude's stuff was sitting right there. He just went and sat down. He was like,
Nah,
okay, my stuff's in. He was like, I
couldn't
can't see. Yeah.
So he was feeling around.
Oh, he was
Yeah.
blind?
No, he couldn't see because the
He couldn't see
mask.
through the.
Oh.
So that's why he
block
took
on
the
his
head off.
Like a dumbass.
He couldn't see.
Yo, people are dumbasses. Let's get back to
Because he
dumbass.
said, I mean, it's hard to see in this blockhead. I was like,
No shit, dumbass.
Put some shit on the side. Like,
okay.
Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's bring dumbass back.
yeah, it could have been, more put together, but
But I feel like some of the stuff that people were dressed as, like, it definitely was like not anime and stuff. Because that one dude was dressed as Jumanji.
yeah, like I said,
It's like that, but I thought it was going to be more
of that.
of anime.
Yeah,
Not just like,
I'm thinking anime movie characters.
yeah, anime movie characters, Marvel characters,
Yeah.
usually
Yeah, it was
the stuff
Marvel
that goes
characters.
on. But
Yeah,
And then they had the Mario.
yeah, I saw a lot of them. I saw a lot of booty cheeks.
Yo.
I didn't want to.
Yo.
I saw a lot of booty cheeks.
Yo, that girl that was in front of us.
Yeah. Even when we were leaving, and the girl they was right there while we was doing the Dance Dance Revolution. There was a couple, and then we were leaving. I don't know what she had on. I know she had some orange. She was like a big chick. She had her whole ass out. I was like,
Yeah, like the girl that had on the black that was in front of us. She had she had the whole everything got on. I was like, God darn, the only thing your skirt is covering is literally the top of your crack, but everything else is out.
yeah.
I was just like, man, I'm trying not to like.
Should have walked in and said, "What are you supposed to be?"
Right, like who are you? Because I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. I said it was some good costumes, but it was a lot.
Yeah, it was some fire costumes.
It was some fire costumes, but it was a lot of like, come on.
Yeah.
It was a lot of bullshit.
Son.
Like we got Halloween in September.
Yeah, that's what it was pretty much like.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I could. I'm glad Halloween is when. I mean, I probably don't dress up and stuff, but just think of if Halloween was like in August. Well, you know how to be trying to trick or treat. Yeah. Be passing out.
Yeah, it would be dead for real on them costumes.
What are you supposed to be? Oh, let me go get my helmet out the car because boy.
Right, it's hot.
Nah, I couldn't even do it. I didn't never really care for the trick. Well, when I was young, I cared for trick or treating, well, the candy. But as I got older, it was just about going to a party or something.
Yeah. We really gotta be Ike and Tina this year. Like, we gotta make it happen. My just been sitting there chilling.
All right. So we got, what, 2 months?
Yeah.
All right.
This next month.
I know. It's almost here.
Yeah.
It was just January. Now look.
I know.
It's next month.
Yeah.
I'll be dressing up as
Pete.
Yep.
Yeah. You might pull that out too. Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta get you a better wig, though. Well, we just ask my grandma to press your hair. And she can give you the whole thing for real. You have a pretty page, boy.
I don't trust your grandma. I be seeing what she be doing to your mama on your page.
Well, no, like, no. So this is the thing.
What was that laugh?
So this is the thing. My mama want hairstyles that my grandmother does not do. So my grandma be trying to figure out how to do the hairstyle because she don't really know how to do it because she has a wall of hairstyles and books of hairstyles that she do. And the hairstyles that my mama want is not on either one of those. Not in the book, not on the wall.
How many pages in her book?
Wait, in my grandma's book?
Yeah.
It's probably like 150 pages. Like, she got like 3 books.
How many other styles can she do?
She can do all of those styles in the book. Every single one of them she can do in the book. But these new age styles, they trump her every time.
So does the one style, like, just say if you got your hair and it's like spike mohawk, does the style mean a difference if you like pull one string of hair down and then you pull this side? Is that 3 different hairstyles or that just one?
No, there's just one.
No, that book probably put the same shit.
I mean, it really ain't. Like,
I don't even know 150 hairstyles.
Nah, but they have them in the books. Like, I mean, like, it's extension stuff. But also the problem is too, my mom, she don't want certain stuff in her hair. And so my grandma's like, well, there's no way that we can make this happen without putting this in your hair. And she's like, yes, you can, just do it. And it be looking crazy. And I'm like, well, mama, you really need that in your hair to make it. No, I don't. Okay. So she be coming out looking like that. But Page Boy, the hairstyle that I got, that, like, my grandma is the best at that. Yeah, it's called a Page Boy.
Okay.
Cause it's curled like all the way around. My mama used to wear that hairstyle as a kid. If I was to send you a picture from my Hall of Fame, my mama got the hairstyle.
That's what you call the hall in your grandma's house?
Yeah, the one with all of our pictures, we call it the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Nah.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
Dang.
That's an old people thing, though.
No, I gave it that name actually, but okay.
All right. So, yeah, being that everything is pretty much random. So y'all remember when henna was like a real big thing?
Yeah, I used to get it.
So what was the point of that?
It would be like a tattoo.
Culture appropriation.
From whose culture?
It's like Indian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think like because most like Indian women, like when they get married, they put the henna and stuff on their hands like for their weddings. But it's like people just started like thinking it's cool, and so they just started doing it because like they think it's cool, but not realizing that it's somebody else's culture. But like one of my
Cause I'm gonna just start wearing a red dot on the middle of my head if that's what we doing now.
Right. I mean, like
appropriating, you know what I'm saying?
One of my friends, like when I was in high school, she used to wear henna all the time, and so she used to like practice doing it like on me or whatever because like she was trying to learn how to do henna like for her culture.
So other than it being a look, it does nothing.
No, it doesn't do it. It's not for us. It's for their culture. So I couldn't even tell you what the meaning of it is. We just do it because we think it look cool. And I was like, okay, that's cool. Like you can do it because it look cool. But like I really had no reason to have henna.
We used to have henna when I was little. It's called gel pens.
It used to be.
Yeah. Come on, tat it up, man.
Right.
All over your damn self. No crip like.
Right. And
GD.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And like I think it's crazy because most of like the henna and stuff that black people or whoever do now, like it just be looking like crazy stuff. Like it don't even look like what they have for their culture. So
they still have those like setups. I ain't seen one in a while.
I haven't seen one in a long time, but it's like, and I wish like that's something that I wouldn't have done before, but I just did it because it was a thing and I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
But it's really like culture appropriation, and it's like there's really something that we shouldn't have did. But if Indian people like are doing it and they're like. But they also, I feel like some of them also were like doing it because like they would make money from it.
Yeah.
From people, like us who don't know anything about it. But we also don't even know what they was putting on us. It could have been a curse for all we know. We don't know. Yeah, like, we don't know. Like, it's okay, yeah, this is cute.
What is it? We are Venom, guys.
Yeah, it could have been. We don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't put it on the board, but there was one topic you told me you changed your mind about talking about. So we're not talking about that. I'm gonna tell you, Pete. So
we can. I would say we can.
Yeah. So it was a gender reveal. I guess some black people in Mexico, and they had a pilot like fly over and release like the smoke of the color of the baby, and the pilot ended up crashing after releasing the smoke. But I didn't watch the whole thing. Looking at the video, they were hugging and shit and celebrating, not even realizing what happened.
Not realizing, yeah.
So what she was saying is like, at this point, it felt like gender reveals are like going too far. I've been said it was like unnecessary because it's like 2 baby showers. It's pointless. You could do the gender reveal at the baby shower.
Yeah, cause if I ever get pregnant and have a child, we're gonna reveal the gender at the baby shower. Yeah. Because like I really would just rather you just bring neutral colors.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's if I'm not gonna reveal the gender of my kid, because like if I'm not having a girl or a boy, I'm gonna be ecstatic either way.
What's the point of being so secret about it though? Like, what does it do? It don't change nothing.
It don't change nothing. Don't change the gender. It doesn't do anything.
That's my thing. When we put so much into something that doesn't even matter. You get what I'm saying?
It looks cool for
It don't matter.
Yeah,
it looks cool for Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did your sister have a gender reveal?
No. I wasn't going anyway if she would have had one.
You said you wasn't going?
Your sister got 2 kids?
Yeah,
you said she recently had one, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
She didn't have a gender reveal? Well, why wouldn't you have went?
For what?
You have a brother. Why would you not be there?
Pete don't like outside.
Did you go have a baby shower?
Yeah. Why am I going to a gender reveal?
I mean, if she wanted you there.
Yeah. If she wanted me there, but I'm not volunteering going to a gender reveal.
Yeah. You don't get nothing out of it.
I mean, it's nothing out of what
it's a
people
boy.
do.
Oh, it's a girl.
See y'all at the baby shower.
All right.
Maybe it's a women thing. Y'all like, do you get ecstatic about like, oh, it's a girl?
I mean,
I'm not getting blue smoke on this Supreme. I'm sorry. Like, I can't find this anywhere else. Like this came out in the freaking 18 fall season, dog.
Okay.
No, but I mean, people don't have to do that. It's just what some people choose to do. But like a lot of people like cut a cake, pop a balloon, whatever. Like I remember when Kira had hers, we popped the balloon.
But you can, like I'm saying, it can all be done at the baby shower,
right? I mean, it can, but some people just want that. Like I said, like if I ever like get pregnant and have a kid, I wouldn't. I don't think I have a gender reveal.
So imagine one of your friends telling you, "Hey, we going all the way to Mexico so I can tell y'all what I'm having."
That's insane.
Yeah, because now everybody got to spend all this damn money just to go over there. You could have told me this on FaceTime for free.
Right. I mean, like, were they in Mexico? Because there was 2. There was one that was in Mexico.
Oh, I think they said the pilot was Mexican. Maybe he was. I don't know if they were in Mexico.
Because this one, I don't know if they were in Mexico.
Or something.
Yeah, it was a backyard. It looked like it was in California, though.
Could have been.
So, I mean, I don't know. But I don't know. It said the wing, like, flapped over and he crashed and died. And, like, they were, like, saying, like, how insensitive the people were being. But in that moment, like, they had the smoke come down. Then somebody else did some more smoke and people were like throwing. So none of those people were really like concerned or even
that's what I'm saying,
thinking about that because of what was going on here, because it was a happy moment that they were in. So
that's why I say you look at the video, you'll see like a female like filming, facing the people while they hugging and embracing, but I guess nobody actually caught the crash. I don't know.
Yeah,
but I thought it was a toy plane. I ain't gonna lie.
I did too, because like the way that wing flapped, like I wouldn't think nobody was flying that plane for real.
That's why when you said it to me, I was like, I seen that. I ain't really look at it because I thought it was just a toy plane.
Yeah, crashing. Because I was like, it looked like paper mache. Because I'm like, how did the wing just like flap over like that?
Yeah.
But it looked like when he came down to do the smoke, he should just went like back up instantly or something. I don't know.
I don't know how to fly no plane.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I couldn't even tell you.
When I came down.
Yeah, he came down. But I mean, like it's
that was crazy.
Yeah, he came down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be
talk about insensitive.
No, so what I was gonna say, yeah, that was insensitive. But what I was about to say is,
fuck that baby.
It's fault. No, not fuck the baby.
Right? Don't do that, Pete.
No, I wasn't saying like the literal baby. I'm talking about the situation in general. But what I was saying, it's still fault on both parts because I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I just wouldn't be putting all that into the gender reveal.
Save the money for the kid. How about that?
Yeah, or the wedding. Goddamn. If y'all married, but people don't get married no more. They just be excited about having babies. Just throw a gender reveal and don't even be together.
No, but I want it to be traditional. I want to get married, and I don't even want to have a kid for like a year or two after I get married because I want to enjoy my husband. I want to do whatever we're gonna do, like without having to worry about drinking. Whatever, eating whatever, like what I don't want to have to worry about any of that. I want to enjoy my husband, and then after that we have children. If we're gonna have children.
Okay. So you want to get married, go to work, and then have a kid.
No, the plan isn't just go to work, because I plan on being in a space to where
you don't have to work.
I don't have to, like I'm gonna work, but not so hard. Like
I ain't saying like, but
you still gotta go to work.
Yeah, you gotta go to work.
I mean, like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm going to work, but I plan on being in a space where like my money work for me, and I enjoy doing what I do, so it doesn't feel like work. Okay. You know, it's something I'm happy doing.
I mean,
all right,
yeah, it still work, but
this random.
Right, I'm not saying it's not work, but I'm just saying I want to do something to where I'm just saying I want to do something to where it doesn't feel like I'm working because I really enjoy doing it. I wake up every day and I make money doing this. Like it makes me happy.
Your work that you love.
Happy work, yeah.
Happy work. Still work, but
happy work.
Happy work.
So this random, you done? Because I feel like you was about to cuss somebody out or something.
No, I'm done.
Oh, okay. So Pete, I was gonna ask you why you didn't have no ice in your drink.
I don't know.
Is it milk?
Is it milk?
Did it melt?
No.
Oh, you just got the room temperature?
Yeah, I just got room temperature water, man. Okay. Yeah,
some sickos out here. Yeah.
I'm the sickest.
Yeah, I can tell, man.
Shout out Magic Johnson.
That boy drinking straight out the sink.
Why you shout out Magic Johnson?
Never mind.
All right. So
I mean, I feel like I understand why you did, but okay.
Because you're the sickest player in the NBA. I'm the sickest nigga alive.
Okay.
No AIDS, but yeah, it's a play on words.
So
I took a shot and I missed so many.
Speaking of babies, this is another random question. Why is it when babies are born, the first thing they do is cry? What is you mad for?
I don't know, but the
I was born. Like what the fuck are you mad about?
No, but the doctors make them cry to make sure like their lungs are
if they can breathe.
Yeah, and if they can breathe.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they come out crying, but usually like if they don't come out crying, they make them cry. Cause I remember when Trin first came out, she didn't come out crying.
What she come out doing?
I just want to be a rock star.
She just looked around.
Be a rock star.
She was like, "What?" Because Auntie Jackie had a C-section. So when they pulled Trin out and they put her head out, and she opened her eyes and she was like,
"The world."
Yeah, she was like, "What's this?" Yeah, so she didn't cry.
Yeah,
they had to make her cry.
My niece cried.
I cried.
Yeah,
I was just playing. I don't know.
I don't know.
I almost had to deliver my niece. It was crazy.
Dang, yo, well, you got a niece and a nephew, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So how did you almost have to deliver her?
The doctor was running late.
Y'all was at the hospital?
Was coming?
Nurse looked at me.
I was like, what?
She was looking ready? Like, glove me up. Put the scrub on, bro.
Put me in a game contract.
It's right. Yeah, but the doctor ended up coming. He out of breath. I'm like, bro, I was gonna have to do your job.
And then they weren't even gonna pay you.
Nope.
Nah, but it just would have been a better story to tell. I would have added some sauce to it, but yeah. Life's about stories.
Was your sister nervous? I'm sorry. Was your sister nervous that you almost had to deliver her daughter?
No, I don't know. In that moment, I really couldn't ask no questions because I was telling jokes at first, and she told me to shut up and get out the room. So I did.
Well, when did you come back?
When the nurse was looking frantic, I'm like, yo, what's happening? It's
like you a nurse.
The doctor's late. Yeah, but they don't know how to deliver babies.
But they gonna ask you to do
right.
That's a fact.
You don't even work there.
Yeah. If I can do open heart surgery, I can deliver a baby.
But you haven't done it yet.
Right.
But how hard is it for real?
There's a lot of tubes in there, Pete.
Nah, not that hard. They just make it look hard.
All right.
There's a lot of arteries that you can't clip. And you might clip one, and that can kill the person.
You're talking actually replacing the heart too, right?
Yeah.
So you don't think the heart is connected to...
Nah, he says
no, I know it's connected to something.
Okay. I want to see this.
Me too.
Yeah.
We're going to find you a frog to dissect.
Right.
Frog hearts are different from...
It don't matter. Heart is a heart.
Heart is a heart. Heart is a heart, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Give you something little to practice on. Pause.
Yeah, that was crazy. that was crazy.
Yeah, so what else we have? So I seen a story from one of the people from not the original cast of all that, but I think it was like the second cast. And I can't remember the chick's name. It's like Giovanni something. And she was crying about how like, yo, I'm broke. So a lot of people in the comments was like,
sell the brick.
Get a job. We had in hell. So
it's not that hard.
So what I did come to find out later is all like those 90s stars from those shows don't receive residuals from those shows. And that's kind of fucked up because they made a whole era and you can't pay them no residuals.
Yeah, they actually made like Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it's in the contract.
Well, you know, kids. I don't know.
I say, but the contracts back then was like just trash. Look at TLC.
Yeah,
I mean, they had some trash. Like they just looking at, oh, we put you on TV, you getting money, and that's it. And like a lot of parents then didn't even know. Like,
wilding.
let's get a lawyer to look over these contracts and stuff. It wasn't until like this time now that people was like so like. Focused on the contract.
And people still get fucked over because they don't know the verbiage in the contract.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you should hire a lawyer for real.
They take the money right
it.
now so we can get out of the hood, but they're not looking at the long term.
Yeah.
Only person I know that wasn't is what's his name, Jason Weaver, the Lion King dude, because he's still eating off that.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, and it's like, but they still don't. Like a lot of times, like people really still don't like make money. But a lot of people like celebrities and stuff and like basketball players, they get a lot of money off endorsements, not really like
so they can.
game.
I mean, yeah, and that's what you have to do basically in the celebrity world. Like you have to have.
You gotta go sell the brick, dog.
You
put yourself out there.
Put yourself out there.
But then it's also too like once like I'm more than sure it's hard from being a child star and coming into like the adulthood, because I'm like, I don't know any child star that's like still like doing like big acting like as of today.
Dakota Fanning.
I know that name, but like I said, I'm not familiar with white people. Yeah,
I know the name. Let me see.
I was gonna say Taj Mowry, but he ain't doing Tia and Tamara.
Tia and Tamara, but they do like Tia like she'll still do like acting every now and again.
Yeah. I don't really know.
I mean, Kenan Thompson had a
Sorry.
Kenan Thompson had a run on SNL that does not get talked about.
Yeah.
15 years. He came from Nick. So yeah, bro, like
it's possible.
Yeah, like the all that girl, go sell a brick, dog. Go work.
Yeah, I told you I know the name, but I couldn't tell you what she was in. That's why I'm saying growing up being real, I didn't keep up with like white child stars and shit. Man, I knew Jim Carrey. What's his name? My man Flubber. Robert Williams.
Yeah,
like I knew them.
Yeah.
I said I didn't know who Keanu Reeves was until like 3 years ago. I thought he was a white woman my whole life. I don't watch John Wick, and I don't know him from nothing else.
Yeah.
Nah, he was in
I ain't see that.
he was in Speed.
Definitely didn't see that.
Speed was a good movie.
Didn't see it.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Amanda would have been out of here,
Yeah.
but she fell on hard times.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, like.
Well, Nick Cannon.
But Nick Cannon, he's still doing his thing though. But I feel like it also depends on like the agent that you have, you know, that's gonna like really get
And
you.
the parents you have.
Yeah, I mean for sure the parents, because you know the parents, especially if they come from nothing, they're not used to having something.
Yeah.
And like they won't manage the money very well. And it's like you need an accountant, but somebody you can trust, because accountants be messing up people's money and they be broke and they be taking all their money too.
Yeah.
So it's like you get like a good accountant, like a reputable accountant, and then like you get a good agent or whatever, then like I feel like that would keep you on, because they're gonna find you roles that's gonna be best for you, because it's either your role's gonna make you or break you for real.
Yeah. Because
I would hire 3 accountants.
if you start to look at like the discography of a lot of people, even out some of our favorite people, you start to look at some of the old stuff they was in, and be like, that shit was trash.
Yeah,
but it's just
but
the
back
times are so
then,
different.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Cause I mean, shoot, when we watched the original Jumanji, it was like,
hey, y'all gonna get out that damn movie. All right, y'all gonna get out that damn movie. All right.
And what's the other movie you had us watching? The superhero movie?
Talking about Meteor Man.
Yeah, Meteor Man.
Hey,
that was wild.
Get off. That
That
was
was
Robert
wild.
Townsend. Get off.
I mean, but even then, like, what to say, Marvel, one of Marvel's first movies was Blade. Blade was still good.
No, he wasn't one of the first movies. He was the first black movie, but it was the first like successful one.
Yeah. Cause Blade, I mean, Blade came out at the time, but nah. Was Meteor Man a Marvel movie?
Yeah. As I said, you don't. I didn't know that till we just watched that shit.
I mean, they tried.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it entertained you.
It did. I ain't gonna lie. It
It
did.
entertained you.
It did.
Yeah, but like when they like took some time off and they like really got back into it, like Blade was really good. Blade 1, 2, and 3.
I feel like everything DC sucked. I've never been into the Batman movies. I was always into the cartoons, but like as far as DC like movies, I ain't never really been into those.
Yeah, somebody had said to me, it was a kid at my job, and we had an argument because he said that DC was better than Marvel. I was like, little boy.
You should have switched his charts. You should have switched his charts.
I said,
DC better than Marvel.
that's what he said. He said the characters are better than
In general?
DC might. No.
You saying in general or movie wise or or comics, like how you putting it?
Comics. I don't know, man.
I'd say DC comics are good, but like we were talking about in movie aspects.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you mean to tell me that you feel like Batman is better than any Avenger?
Which Batman?
You talking about the movie or the character?
The character.
Oh.
The character.
I mean,
because I feel like Superman is definitely better than some of the Marvel characters. For sure.
I mean,
Superman and Wonder Woman.
does DC really have like mutants though?
Yeah. They got a Martian. His name is
Other than Superman.
Yeah, they have a Martian. I forgot his name though.
No, Wonder Woman. Like they got a few.
Something the Manhunter. I'm blanking right now.
I mean, Aquaman. The movie Aquaman was a good movie to me. That one was good. But then, like, Marvel then came back with creating the underwater people.
Yeah, Marvel been kind of dookie lately. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, ever since then,
it's too much continuity to where like the average fan just can't jump in because it's so far along.
Yeah.
So now you kind of do you just restructure the whole thing to where you could get the average fan to just pop in at this point and be all caught up?
Yeah.
Or do you keep it the same and have this continuity that's really you need to watch 40 films in order to get this one thing?
No, they need to do what Rell did. He was like, what you kept calling yourself, the CNR?
Oh, go back and watch the YouTube video.
Yeah, went back and watched the summary of all the movies on YouTube. Like, and then that put him where he was at. So when we went to the movies, he knew like where it was at.
Caught up.
Yeah, because I knew of all the Marvel movies because that's my thing. But he pretty much knew about like everything. Like when we went, and he couldn't understand it. Yep. So it's like if they did that, I feel like it would be cool. But I wonder also, did Stan leave the blueprint like for what the next movies were supposed to be?
We start new.
Yeah, they should
take your ideas, we'll rearrange them and not include any of it and do what we want to do.
Like, no, I really wonder like if they like use like some of his I wonder if they use like his blueprint though. If they
it's hard to do that when the characters that we fell in love with are no longer there. So now you have to reintroduce. You have to get people to get emotionally attached to these other characters.
Yeah.
So it's hard. Because I don't really give a fuck about Ms. Marvel.
Yeah.
So like, how do you get me to give a fuck about Ms. Marvel? Yeah, I'm going to go see it because I'm already in it. But
I understand your story, but you killed off all that I care about.
Yeah. Because my thing is too like, it's also the character that they get to portray the person. Because it has to be like a great actor that's gonna like bring life to the role that you really. To make you really fall in love with the person.
We need younger people because, like I said, I love Samuel L. Jackson, but he too old for that role. Like I said, if you see his new show, he literally walking the whole time.
Yeah, he's tired.
Or Denzel in Equalizer, man, he too old for that role. Like, come on now, young it down.
Because I really feel like if they did do anybody, I feel like not to say he's like so much younger, but Idris Elba could probably be Nick Fury.
No, I'm cool. I don't want nobody with grades already. Like, bro, get some younger talent.
Oh, yeah. Probably gonna have to get somebody from the UK.
Well, Nick Fury was originally a white man, so.
Yeah. There's a couple of versions of Nick Fury.
Yeah, but like Samuel probably did it the best. And it was like, we gotta roll with this.
No, it just felt like he had a big ass name. So at this point, I don't feel like they care how good you are. It's your name that you bring to it.
It's like you gotta be good though. It's like you can get a nobody and they can be good.
Samuel don't do too much like bullshit. You know
no,
what I'm saying?
I mean like he don't at all. I'm saying like for a new person.
Yeah.
So it's like it doesn't matter like what the name is. That it doesn't matter about their name to me for the new person. To me it doesn't matter about.
I understand that.
No, I'm saying like to me it doesn't matter about their name. It just matters of the job they're gonna do when they get on the screen. Mm-hmm. Like are they gonna sell, like would the new person sell Nick Fury? Like would it, and if they made it, if they changed it back to a white man, would we fall in love with the white man?
You're gonna have to.
No, I mean like it ain't a thing of you don't like we gonna have to, because if he suck, he suck. But I'm saying like is he gonna be good? Right. Is that something
if
like
Iron Man come back as somebody else, if sooner or later you're gonna start to love him. You gonna be able to appreciate both people.
Yeah, and that's what but I'm saying like it's just like with Fresh Prince. A lot of people like still don't love, like will still tell you that dark skin of Viv is better than light skin of Viv.
That's one exception though.
Right, yeah, but I'm saying like, but do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we still did not grow to love light skin of Viv. And we still love dark skin of Viv.
Well, I guess improv is involved in all of it, so I can't really say, but yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like with the new Nick Fury, are they gonna have it to where like we can fall in love with him? Because we all understand that Samuel is old, and he can't do a lot of the stuff that he was doing.
You can't even stunt double it because it don't feel believable.
Yeah. So it's like we know that or whatever. But I mean, I also feel like in like some of the stuff that they're playing, that he's like playing in like for the Marvel stuff, they have him to where like he's not doing like super stunts and all that. So it's like it's still good or whatever, and it's still believable. Cause it's like, man, we know he's not running from all the way over there like in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
So they'll have him like sitting there waiting to come back or whatever. Like, man, I'm out of but that's believable. You should be out of breath.
Yeah, reprise those roles, man. I love you, great actors, but.
Damn, you gotta find them. I feel like they were trying to do that with the Eternals, but I couldn't get into that. Like it's gonna have to be something more for me to like.
Well, like I said, with all that other stuff, them trying
Eternals was a good movie.
You think so? I fell asleep
I
on that
fell asleep
shit.
on it. Like the part I was up on, he fell asleep, and the part he was up on, I fell asleep.
Yeah,
so we had to just kind of like fill each other
I just never
in.
went back to watch it. So.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, it was the only part I think I remember is when they turned the person to the tree.
We're gonna move right along. I don't even remember that part. So we also had another conversation. We were talking about paradise. So Pete, what is your perception of paradise? Like if you had to, envision it, what does it look like?
What's my perception of paradise?
That's what I said. Why'd you repeat it?
Trying to think of an answer. That's a deep answer. It's not just a. I don't know.
Go on, Pete. 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You ain't got no answer?
I do, but it's kind of long-winded.
I mean, if you paint it out right now, what does it look like?
What's your answer?
All right. 40 acres in Seattle, secluded from everything else, living in a bunker like Batman. That's paradise.
So it's paradise land.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paradise is land and being secluded to an extent.
Okay.
So what's the extent that you're being secluded?
Like, if you call, like, I'll answer, but, like, you're not coming to my house.
Dang, so me and Rell can come over?
I mean,
He'll send a jet for you.
yeah.
No, I mean, like, can we come? Like, can we come over to your house?
Yeah, we'll talk about it after the pod.
No.
Okay.
So what's your definition of paradise?
Don't really.
The beach.
I mean, like, it's like when you see, like, I think of, like, just, like, the sun shining, and if it's nighttime, just stars all in the sky.
Water is somewhere there.
Yeah, it's like water, like
bungalows.
a white beach, or a black sand beach, either one. And, like, not a white sand beach, a black sand beach, clear water, something like that. I don't know why that, like, equates to paradise, but I guess
everybody think the beach is paradise.
I guess because, like, if you think about, like,
Everybody like that perception.
I got an answer, but I don't want to say it.
Okay, go ahead.
I think because, like
I know what it is. Let's take it back from earlier. Dumbasses. Everybody dumbasses. No, go ahead. Come on, little one.
I feel like people look at that as paradise because, like, being, like, probably, like, being at a beach or being somewhere, being somewhere like that is, like, peaceful and serene. So people look at that like that's paradise. Whatever, like, if you're there, like, by yourself, like, I feel like that's what people look at it as.
Is it a private beach or a public beach?
I don't know.
I'm thinking, like, a private beach, like,
Oh,
being, like by yourself, like, in this, like I said, like, the sun's shining, the water's blue.
So being secluded.
so paradise is being by yourself.
Yeah. Being
secluded.
I mean, like, I'm not saying, like, it's being by yourself because I need people around me. I can't just always be by myself. But it's, like, it's just having that moment, like, by yourself. I guess, and, like, being, like, peaceful and serene.
Still, okay.
I mean, like, it's still secluded, yes, but I'm saying, like, people are gonna come eventually. But I'm just saying, like, for that moment, like, I feel like that's what it is.
Cause growing up watching TV, man, people always made paradise scene like laying on a goddamn beach, sipping some juice out of a coconut. Like
I don't want no juice. I don't want no juice,
In a hammock.
I don't want no hammock.
with what's the beer? Corona or some
Yeah,
shit. Like
Corona.
that's paradise. Like
With
every
lime.
Corona commercial look like paradise.
That's
With a
not
lime.
paradise to me, dog.
Yeah.
I ain't about to sit in no hot sun.
Yeah, that's
got me fucked up.
Yeah, that is not paradise.
Fucked up.
Nah, I don't really have a perception. I guess like y'all said, being secluded somewhere I'm in, I could be in a room full of shit.
Paradise is more of a mentality. It's not more like a place.
Yeah.
Anything can bring you paradise. Like you could be paradise upstairs editing whatever.
Yeah, I could be in paradise like in a basketball gym and it's just me and that shooting by myself.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
it's just anything.
I feel like paradise.
mentality.
I feel like paradise for me, not for the perception of what people saying, would be like being in like a art space, like being able to get whatever paints I want, pencils, charcoal, whatever, like oil paints or whatever. Like learning how to like paint, like do new techniques of paint, like being like around art. that would be like paradise for me. Like being able to just look at new stuff and get inspired.
Like just say you walk in an art store for the first time and you just see everything you want. That would be a paradise.
Yeah. Like when I went to Binders for the first time, I was like I was just like, Sound Flags?
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, like this place exists? And I was like, man, and then it's like everything that I want to get, I can get it right here and I don't have to order it online. Like what?
Yeah, Guitar Center used to be like that for me.
Yeah.
There's this anime store in Flowery Branches like that for me that I go to. Mm-hmm. And like they actually know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So it's just like, bro, like I could be in here for hours.
I figure like you would have thought like a Dragon Con would have been like a paradise.
I thought it was. I thought it would be, yeah.
That shit was hell.
But it's an anime expo that's coming in October, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I might see what that's like.
Okay.
Yeah, I might see what that's like. Go down there.
Is a strip club paradise?
To me?
Yeah. Well, you ain't been, so.
No, I never been to a strip club.
Would you feel like that would be a paradise for men?
I don't like people, so.
You like naked people? Naked women.
What that mean?
It could be paradise.
That I want to be around a bunch of men watching naked women?
No, not the men. I ain't talking about the men.
You're talking about the women.
Just say you was in a strip club by yourself. It's just you and all the women.
Because you can't have a private room and then it should be like you and 3 other girls that you pick.
Is that like paradise?
To be in there.
It's not. And I'm not gay or anything, but no. It's not. Yeah. Because you just stripping. Like at some point, you're going to do something that's going to make me laugh. And I'm going to feel like an idiot. But it's going to be really funny to me.
People laugh during those times, Pete.
Yeah, that shit's weird to me, bro. Just go do something else.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to see a girl like twerking on your lap?
No. Is that hard to believe?
No. Just asking, right? I mean, I've been to the strip club a few times.
But it might not be paradise for you because you're a female.
It's not paradise, but like because the people I went with, I had fun.
But if you go to Swinging Richards, would that be a paradise since it's men?
Swinging Richards.
Yeah.
Why you got that on? That was crazy.
I don't want to see Swinging Richards.
I'm just saying, being it's the opposite thing. Like,
swinging dicks is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I get it,
but I'm saying that's not a paradise.
No.
Okay. I don't want to. No.
Women don't like penises.
Not like flapping around.
Right. You could dance whatever else, but yeah, you need to put that away. Like, I don't want to see that.
That's why. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Like anytime I see a man and his penis is out, I automatically think all you trying to do is have sex. So that's why I would think in the strip club that all these men just trying to have sex with these women.
So speaking of sexuality, the other day we was driving. And we saw these guys in a convertible. And you made the comment that anytime I see two men in a convertible, it's gay.
It is gay. I feel it.
I don't know. That
shit gay as fuck.
I don't know. Like it automatically just made me feel like that. I don't know why.
It's like the time we see them 2 dudes with the leather jackets. Yeah. And we look at each other like, no, they gay.
Yeah, like, why they dressed it like this at the same time?
Yeah,
like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's because it's a 2-seater.
It's gay. It's okay.
Like you let your hair blow in the wind, and then like one person got their arm around the headrest like this.
So what if it's like a 4-seater and it's an old school?
That's not gay.
Like Rick Ross.
No, I mean it's 4 people in there.
You saying that was gay?
No, what
you saying that's not?
What? Like I'm saying, if you got 4-seater and it's like 2 men and 2 women,
like a donk or something.
Like the old school ones, no, they don't look like. But the new sporty ones, like that definitely look.
Corvette, two-seater with the top down, that's gay.
Yeah,
that's gay.
But even a BMW, like with the top down. Yeah.
So the Lambo, I pull up in the Lambo with Pete. You gonna look at us different?
Bro, I'm not getting into that.
I'm like,
you my man too, and I love you to death, but nah, dog.
Yeah,
not even in Miami. We on the strip.
Pull up in the Jeep, dog.
Like in Miami, it's even worse. Like I just rather you have the no doors. Like
on the Jeep.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, but like the old school ones,
it's no way to look cool as 2 men in a 2-seater.
Yeah, like the old school ones.
Note to self, convertibles, gay. Yeah,
not like the old school ones. Like what is it? Like the box Chevy or what was it that was convertible? Yeah, like those look cool. But I also think they look cool because of the style car it is. But also like if like 2 men were pulling up in those cars, they looked like they was like like not to say gangster, but they, you know, like they look like you want to play with them.
But we pull up in a Lambo. That look fruity.
Yeah, we lovers. We lovers in a Lambo.
You pull up in a BMW for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a feminine looking car already to me.
Shits for tall people.
Okay.
Right, and so that's what I'm saying. Like, but the old school is like, man, those are fine. Like, y'all just look like, shoot, like don't mess with me for real.
Gangbangers, gotcha.
Yeah, for real. You look hard. Like you look like, all right, man, like what's up? Like that's what you look like. But in BMW, come on.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and plus y'all gonna, and then in the ones from back in the day, they gonna have women in there too. So. And these 2-seaters, it's either my wife or my best friend. Most like the men choosing their best friend every time.
Like I sent you that video, it had 3 dudes in the 2-seater, and you was like, "Is he dead?"
Sitting on top of his lap.
Yeah, I was like, he must be.
Yeah.
Y'all hear that, fellas? Don't be out here in the 2-seater with your boy.
That's gay. That's gay as fuck.
Okay. It's very feminine.
Yeah.
So, Tennessee has passed a law that requires a DNA test at birth. Do y'all feel like that's
yes?
I feel like all states should do that.
Yes.
I don't know what's taking so long to do that.
Right. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that at all.
I ain't gonna lie. I have no argument for this conversation.
No, I agree. I agree 100% because you know even when people are married, like you know, like you don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you wholeheartedly like trust your partner and you want to believe that that's just what, but it could be a possibility, you don't know, but it's like.
So what would the possibility be if you trust them 100%?
18 years. 18 years. I'm fine. 91 years. Come on, son.
No, I mean, like, I'm saying, like, you can trust them wholeheartedly or whatever and because you love the person so much, but like, you know, like, I feel like most married people, like, they don't have a doubt in their mind unless, like, they are a promiscuous couple. But like for the ones that's like really ain't doing too much of nothing, I mean, I feel like they'll be like, oh, I mean, shoot, like you ain't have to do it, but I mean, if they're gonna do it regardless, you know, like just give them the peace of mind. If they're like, I feel like it should be more so for people who aren't married. But I mean, but even the married people too. They ain't even gonna hold you.
For everybody.
It should be. But I feel like they're doing it more so for the people who get put on back child support.
I was gonna say that, and there are instances where babies do get switched at the hospital at birth. So
that's true, but that will cause a huge fight.
To be DNA tested.
Yeah.
Hey, fight me then. I don't give a damn how long as this baby mine.
I mean, I honestly, I wouldn't care. And the crazy thing is, like, when one woman, like this dad, he had doubts that the baby wasn't his. And so, like, the mom, like, she knew that she went with nobody else and, like, that was her baby's daddy. And when he went, because he just kept having that instinct, he went and got, like, blood tested or whatever and found out, like, he wasn't the dad. Mm-hmm. So the mom was like, that is not possible because I was not with anybody else. I think it was her first. And, like, that's the first and only man she ever was with. So, like, she was like, this ain't right. And so, like, when they did a blood test on her, the baby wasn't hers either. So, like, kids got switched at birth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Baby ain't nobody.
I didn't know where that story was going.
I was about to say how.
No, and the baby wasn't hers either. Like, the baby got switched at birth.
Okay.
And so they had to, like, so, you know, like, the man had to apologize to the wife and everything because, like, it was a big thing. But, I mean, if you looking at it on paper, like, you not the dad. So, but she also wasn't a mom. So, I was like, dang, that's crazy.
Test me. I'm coming in that bitch like John Q.
Fuck that, test me. I don't care. Because I want to know myself. I got to know.
I know.
How to pappy.
If I don't know, then it's going to be hell to pay.
I mean, like, I feel like that's different, but, you know, people are promiscuous. You never know what they're doing. But, if I'm, like, married and I'm, like, with my husband, like, that's my man. Like, and ain't no, like, how women be getting caught up in, like, bachelorette parties and stuff like that. No. And I'm not having a man stripper anyway. It's most likely it's gonna be a girl. So I'm not trying to do all that. Like, I don't care. I feel like I wouldn't care if my husband, if he had a bachelor party and he had strippers there. Like, that wouldn't bother me. The only thing that would piss me off is if you, like, try to, like, have sex with one of these women. But you actually like having them there, having fun, having a weekend with your friends and stuff. I don't care. I don't even care if the girl like if she dance for you and like strip for you or whatever. I don't care about none of that.
That's usually what they do.
But it's like, right. I mean, like I get it, but you know, some men would be like, "Nah, man, like y'all got
My
it."
bachelor party is not gonna be like that.
No, I mean I get it. No, I mean I get it, but I'm just saying, I personally, I wouldn't care about none of that. But until your penis decided to go on her vagina,
why you be going so far with the details? I got where you going,
and that's where the problem. That's where the problem starts.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
I was like, I'm jealous, but I ain't jealous.
Let's see.
I really ain't jealous, for real.
Some random stuff. So, Pete, maybe you'll know this answer. What's the difference between AutoZone and Advanced Auto?
The name. Right?
Oh, I don't know. I'm asking you.
Yeah. Name is different.
But yeah, what's like they not the same store?
No, one is Advanced Auto and one is AutoZone.
Yeah, but they have like the same things though, right?
But it's two different stores. That's like saying what's the difference between Costco's and Sam's Club? The name.
But they look just alike.
But they different.
They're not owned by the same person?
He said they essentially have the same things, which I understand what he's saying.
But what's the difference between the Gap and Old Navy?
One says Old Navy and the other says
that's the same thing. They essentially sell the same thing, clothes.
But what I'm saying is they not like a sister companies or nothing. They not.
Old Navy and the Gap is.
You asked me what the difference is. I told you the difference, and now you debate me on the difference.
No, I'm asking you because you seem like you know. So are they like sister companies and like Walmart to Sam's type of thing, or they don't have any relation?
I have no idea. All I know is that
it's the same fucking store.
They not the same.
It's the same.
I mean, I think the thing that confused me with them because they are the exact same color.
Yeah.
And one say Advanced Auto and one say AutoZone.
That's what I'm saying.
So
like,
I'm feeling like, are they the same thing and they just had so much inventory that they just put the stuff
over here. But see,
that's my question because that's why I always felt like it didn't matter if I went to Advanced or Auto because I felt like they were the same store because they the same colors, they had the same building,
and they be right down the street from each other,
and they built up the same. So it's like walking inside, like I could probably get the same exact thing from Advanced or from Auto, and it's like they be the same price too.
So like,
I don't know.
So it's a difference when you see like Napa and O'Reilly. Like, okay, that looks like two completely separate, but these
might be sister stores.
They could, but they make them look like they not. But Advanced Auto and AutoZone look like the same shit.
Yeah,
it's like the Beyond section.
It's like Foot Locker and Champs. It's like, you know, like that's the brother and sister store.
Right, but you wouldn't, everybody don't know that.
Right, but like people don't know that, but it's like the aesthetic, like they look different.
Yeah.
And then Foot Locker might get things that Champs don't. Like they've done a good job of making things like Foot Locker exclusive and Champs exclusive.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, the distinct difference to know, like, okay, I'm going to Foot Locker. Okay, I'm going to Champs. So it's like, whereas Champs might only sell this one Puma, Foot Locker is gonna only sell this one Sketcher.
You just broke it down even further. Like, y'all got what you said when you said
I'm sorry.
Locker, and you stay doing that shit.
I know, I can't help
stupid,
it.
don't you?
No, I don't think I'm stupid.
You stupid. You know how you do division and then you break it down, then you break it down again. Like, what you got?
She really think we stupid.
Long division.
I'm sorry, I don't think I'm stupid. It's just a habit. I'm sorry.
You explain it. You'll be a good ass teacher.
Right.
If your kids come out with less than fucking 8
She think we dumb. She think we a bunch of dumbasses.
I don't think y'all dumb. I'm sorry. It's just habit. It's habit.
Okay.
That's it.
You must have had some hard-headed friends or something growing up, because goddamn, you be explaining.
No, it's just like growing up. That's like how I was talked to. Like it was a bunch of explanations.
See, that's what my mom used to do when she was whooping me. She just keep saying the same thing. So did you get a lot of whoopings?
No, I didn't get a lot of whoopings. I wasn't a bad kid, but it was just a lot of explanations. Like for a thing, like my childhood was different.
So they'd be like, go in there and wash them dishes. Make sure they clean, because dishes need to be clean when you wash them. And make sure they ain't got no spots on them. So you take the soap and get it all. Like, I don't know what you're saying, Mom. Damn.
It would be like that. And then like, and also as you get done, make sure you put it in a dishwasher or whatever. And then like we'll run it one cycle through the dishwasher. And then you need to take them out. And then you need to clean them. Like it was a lot of explaining.
Damn, boy.
It was a lot of explaining. So I feel like that's why I'm that way today.
Bro, trigger warning, I would have killed myself.
Yeah, like that's what I was about to say, but I can't be
Nah, dog. Yeah, don't talk to me like that, bro.
No, I mean, I get it. It's just a lot of explanations.
Okay.
Over explaining is like it's a mental disorder.
Yeah, I done got yelled at so many times, and I be like, "Mama, I heard you." Like, who you yelling at? Well, Mama, you keep telling me it's because you don't listen. Yeah, Mom.
And it's crazy because my mom did that to me. So when I like do the same thing to her that she did to me, I heard you the first time. I'm like, well, I don't think you did, because every time I'm telling you and I heard you the first time, you always say, well, I don't think you heard me. I said, so I just have to give you that back because I don't think you heard me.
We don't need that. I got
right.
you.
And then I be telling my mom, I was like, Mom, all right, I got you. I got you.
Right now you're over explaining, so.
We got you, little. He's so used to doing it.
She think we dumbasses.
Hey, she gonna the thing is, she gonna make sure we got it even when we got it. So
after 30 seconds.
Hey, I'm telling you, like we already in too deep. But we gonna get
oh man.
I say maybe one more topic before we get out of here. So we was also speaking on the way people, I guess we'll tell you later on why we came up with this conversation, but we was talking about like in Atlanta, it's like the starter pack for women. It's like the BBL, hella makeup, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the men, got to wear the jewelry and the fucking designer. Like, why is that a thing to when you come into money, you want to do the exact same thing as if you didn't have it? Because now you don't look like, you know, the common guy. You look like, what's the next level? The standard guy.
I think it's all taught, and it's what we see from a very early age.
So you come into money, that's your thing?
I wasn't, no. It's hard because I don't want to sound like this, but that's very Southern culture. The flashy shit that.
No, because look, New York do that shit. All the triple fat goose and all, it's the same
New
thing.
York
You get what I'm
definitely
saying?
do that.
So it's the same thing. I'm saying, but why?
With the Montclair?
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's just weird ass levels to, okay, so we come from nothing.
I don't know nobody with a Montclair, so.
Y'all New York be on that triple fat goose in Montclair now.
I met a lot of
yeah,
New
but there's so
York.
many brands you could go with. But like I said, once you come into money.
Yeah, I'm a North Face guy because I'm broke, but.
Yeah, you come with the chain, or like I said, just once you get money, then you start to do the exact same thing.
And to be honest, I don't wear coats, so.
I mean, like, I've seen New York guys down here with Montclair jackets on, and it definitely ain't as cold as it is up there. Nowhere near it.
But like I said, you see the girl with the BBL.
Yeah.
You see.
I guess it's just like a standard of success.
Probably.
Really?
Yeah, people just have that.
I can understand the teeth.
That success. So in order for me to appear successful or to act, I gotta look like this.
And for the most part, that does work. You know what I'm saying? Because it make people think you of importance, so they want to mess with you because of that. So,
right.
But you were saying jewelry.
Yeah, jewelry and BBLs and.
But coming from New York, the jewelry was really a Southern thing. Coming from
big chains.
Yeah. I mean, you had Slick Rick and Busta Rhymes, but other than that, I can't name nobody else that really did that.
Biggie?
No.
We had like little medallions. We talking about just big.
Oh, you talking about the real big ones.
Yeah,
I'm talking about flashy being out there.
That's
like,
definitely a Southern thing.
Yeah. Like, Busta Rhymes was really out there.
Yeah.
That's the only person I can remember. Hove not like that. Nas like not like that. The rappers now that I listen to, like Westside Gunn and all them, they like that now, but it ain't really like a thing, I guess. I don't know. I don't dress like that, so.
Yeah, that's why I said it just feel like you try to come from, one, you're going to shit on the people below you, but you come from, I guess, a standardized environment just to move up to do the same thing on the next level. Like, what's the point?
Just to appear successful.
So that's why we said we had the Atlanta starter pack. You got the BBL and heavy makeup. Then you got the...
I feel like for me, the only thing that, like, if I come into a lot of money, I mean, of course, I'm going to look nice or whatever, but it don't matter how raggedy I look, but my hair's going to be done and I'm going to smell good. That's all that really matters to me. I don't care how, if I got these sweatpants on, I look crazy, whatever else. My hair is going to be done and I'm going to smell nice. So you going to know I come from something or whatever, because I'm like, dang, like she smell like, well, shoot, her hair done. Like, yeah, my hair going to be done. My lashes going to be done.
But as you pulling up in the The typical Atlanta car, the Range Rover, all that shit.
I want to get a new Honda.
You say that?
No, I mean that's that would be like if we're going somewhere like special and we gotta like show out, then I would have a car for that. But my everyday life car is gonna be a brand new Honda. I'll probably get like a 2000. If we in 2027, it'd be a 2027 Honda Accord. Because like those cars withstand like to the end of time. Boy, I rode the wheels to my first car, which was a Honda Accord, till the wheels fell off. And then they got some more wheels and they ain't got it. And the wheels still on.
Remember that car, the Dodge Magnum?
Yeah.
It was like a little long ass truck SUV.
Yeah, one of my friend's cousins had that shit.
That shit was hard. But then it fell off. I don't even see them bitches no more.
They don't make them.
Yeah.
But I feel like my because we're going out and like being fancy, car would probably be like, I don't know, probably like a new BMW or something. Okay. But I'm not really big into cars and stuff like that. So I wouldn't, or probably like a Mercedes or, I don't know, I wouldn't be trying to get nothing just so foreign because it's not my thing.
Yeah, and most time people don't know how to drive foreign cars.
Yeah,
I'm going with something I like versus what I'll think people gonna like.
Yeah.
So.
Right, and that's me, like, what I like. Like, when I go to a dealership, I'm looking for the car, I'm like.
Yeah. So that's all the time we have. We got 5 minutes left. So let's get into these last minute thoughts. What you got for me, little wonder?
I miss put it on. I went best dressed. Who knows if I win it next year because I really only cared about this year. So it was intentional.
I wish we could have talked about that DJ thing, but we'll get on that next time.
Man. God, next week for sure.
Next week. Pete, what you got?
Hey, 2 dudes in a convertible is gay. No bullshit.
I mean.
No bullshit.
Okay. Last minute thought.
That shit gay as hell.
Little Wonder with the point. Yeah, MVP for the week. Hamsters. How come you never see no wild hamsters?
Because they're born in a laboratory.
Right.
Nah, hamsters be only in the pet store. I ain't never seen one just outside. Like where they born and where they roam at.
The laboratory.
Like you said, the lab. Where's the hamster coming from? Like
hamsters are like corn.
Where are hamsters from?
I ain't never seen no wild hamsters. That's suspicious.
Where are hamsters made? Like, I mean, like, have you ever seen like a family of hamsters in the wild?
That's what I'm saying. You don't see no hamsters out here roaming. Like, something ain't right.
They don't even get big enough to like even have children for real.
Nah, they be having them.
Man, it don't seem like
they reproduce like rats.
I never seen a hamster.
You never go in the hamster and there be like 75 of them bitches in the cage. I'm pretty sure they all related.
But I can't tell you the last time I've been to a pet store.
Yeah, it'd be like 75. I don't know where y'all come from, but hey.
And it's like, do y'all not have siblings and stuff like animals? Like, do they not look at like? Cause you know you got the deer and they like take care of their elephants. They take care of their
hamsters will eat their babies, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they don't look like they don't have any morals.
Radioactive.
They don't have any morals or values.
Yeah, them shits is camcorders. They spying on us, y'all.
Go ask China.
Right, for real.
China.
China.
So, Pete hit us with the quote.
I ain't got one. I ain't gonna hold you. Do your due diligence. That's my quote. Do your due diligence. That's it.
All right.
Always. It no matter what you do your due diligence. Whether you buy a car, whether you buy a house, whether you try to get a loan, whether you start dating somebody new, do your due diligence.
Okay.
So make your life so much easier.
That's right. Exterminate all them hamsters.
Fuck them hamsters. Peace out.